Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you an exciting NBA basketball game. In this game, we'll see the Charlotte Bobcats going up against the Atlanta Hawks at State Farm Arena. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter is David Aldridge. And as we get to the middle of the season, what types of things, Clark, do you think teams are working on in practice during this time of the year?
Well, I think you back off on the conditioning, making sure your guys are staying sharp in that area. And you focus on the details, tweaking play calls, tweaking how you cover other teams defensively. But it's more refinement than anything as you get into this part of the season.
They get the rebound. Horford, no good with the layup. And here are the Bobcats. Here's Augustine. Thomas a screen. Bibby against Augustine. Doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field. Now, here is Bibby. His last outing, he had 8 points. And there's the pass to Johnson. It's good. The assist this time from Bibby.
And zero hesitation from Johnson. Whenever ISO Joe has a look, he's going to let it go.
Bridges passes to Wallace. Here's Augustine. Nice shot from 10 feet out. Well, it was the Hawks winning their last game against the Celtics.
Yeah, those road games are tricky, but they had a good strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
Yeah, you know, game balls all around in that one. A terrific team effort. They trusted in their system and executed well to get the win. Boy, not the kind of start they wanted. Only 1 for 4 so far.
Bridges finds Augustine. Out to Wallace. Clock at 4. Charlotte needs to get a shot up. And that one, good.
And how about the bounce pass there being used to perfection?
For Atlanta, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Johnson against Bridges. Collins setting the pick for Johnson. To the paint. And finished off by Collins.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really, really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Johnson against Bridges. Outside Thomas. He kicks to Muhammad. Charlotte moving it around. From the arc. That's good from Augustine. The assist from Thomas. Augustine's got 5.
Well, I think this is the start they wanted. Come out and put some points up early. 3 of 4 so far.
Horford with the screen on Augustine. Pass to Johnson. From outside the arc. Connects from 3-point range. Johnson's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Yeah, and Bibby does a great job within their offense, especially when it comes to spotting the open man.
And here's Augustine. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against Memphis.
And he was relentless in that one. I mean, he wanted to be the first to every rebound and almost was.
And the Bobcats another 3.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
Now here's Johnson. He picked up 18 points in their last win against the Celtics in Boston.
And his rebounding was solid in that effort as well. He did a lot of work on the glass. All around, just his effort level was off the charts.
Yeah, nice vision from the little fellow there. Augustine making it easy for his teammates by finding the open man.
Left side, Collins. Pass to Johnson. was in the basket. Now he's shot 6 and made 3 of them.
And Johnson doesn't lack confidence attacking inside. I just love watching him go to work down low.
Augustine with it. 8 points for him. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. Free throw, no good. No good on the second free throw. The Hawks trailing. Bibby passes to Horford. Here's Smith. The shot's good on the assist by Horford.
Defense not ready for the tweener there from Smith. Good decision by him to take the open look.
Now Bridges. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Through the contact from long range, and he almost got the hoop to fall. Instead, he'll shoot 3 at the line.
Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
Especially on the three-point attempt. I mean, you have to defend that shot without fouling. Now you give a guy 3 free throws.
And he hits the first of 3.
You know, the speedy Augustine is really an excellent teammate and a dependable role player, a veteran presence who can really stroke it.
Good on the second free throw. Nails the third.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
Passes it to Smith. Johnson draws the double. The Hawks working the ball around. The 3. Bibby knocks down the 3 ball.
If you don't want to get burned from behind the arc, you've got to chase Bibby off the 3-point line.
Augustine up top. Bibby covering. The pass to Thomas. Back to Augustine. Again, the miss by the Bobcats.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Johnson against Bridges. To the inside. Here's Horford. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Now here is Augustine. He's got 11. Bobbed up there for Thomas. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And Augustine has run the pick and roll countless times. I mean, he's very comfortable threading the needle in these sets.
For Atlanta, they've gone 7 of 11 from the field to begin the game. Bibby passes to Johnson. Again, the Hawks score.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Here's Augustine. He's been playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game. Collins against Muhammad. Shot clock at 5. Outside Thomas. Bridges for three. And the rejection by Smith. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Atlanta making a switch here. Teague's checked in. Atlanta's gone 3 of 5 from three-point land so far in the ballgame. Smith sets the pick for Teague. Pass to Smith. Johnson surveying the floor. They double-team Johnson. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tyrus Thomas. That's his first foul. Jamal Crawford. He's checked in for Smith. Johnson kicks to Teague. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tyrus Thomas. That'll be his second foul of the game.
That's his second foul of the first quarter, and they may want to sit him for a while to avoid number 3.
Steven Jackson's checked in for Thomas. Here's Johnson. It's rebounded by Charlotte, and this game, the first chance they've had to see Atlanta.
In this game, just the first of 4 meetings between these two. They'll get quite familiar with each other by season's end.
You know what, guys? I don't know. I get the feeling that this could be an interesting matchup this season. This first game will tell us a lot.
Now, here's Teague. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. Ball's knocked loose, out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession.
And while we got a chance, let's look at some numbers for Al Horford. He's averaging 15 points a game, 11 rebounds, and 4 assists. And his rebounding is what's most impressive. He's shown tremendous determination on the backboard.
And it's a big asset for this team. I mean, he blocks out on the defensive glass, and then he keeps balls alive at the offensive end.
Now here's Wallace. He had 15 points last outing. 6 to shoot. Through the three-point line, it's Augustine. It's good on the putback. Muhammad's got the game tied up here for Charlotte.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going.
And that sixth sense, guys, might be better than just about anybody else's.
How about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive glass?
Bridges outside. Pass to Augustine. Wallace with a screen on Teague. They double him with Horford. Wallace, the pass to Augustine. Bridges outside. There's the three. Rebound, Atlanta. Horford's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Johnson. And it goes for the 5th time and 10 shots for him this game.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Passes it to Muhammad. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Hawks?
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
Cultivating a lot of assists right now, which is beautiful to see. Love the way they're working that ball around.
Free throw good, Muhammad. Pachulia, he's checked in for the Hawks. Smith comes in for Johnson. Charlotte also making some changes. Henderson comes in for Bridges, and it's Livingston in for Augustine. Both good from the line that time. It's Teague with the ball, but he brings it up for the Hawks. Smith outside, and the pass to Horford. Smith dishes to Horford with the drive. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Horford's got 6 points.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
So Charlotte calls timeout. They're first. to check out the standings out east already. We are in December. You look at the Hawks. They're having a solid season. 5th in the conference and looking to move up. And, of course, the Bobcats, 8 games out.
And checking out Charlotte, they haven't looked anything like the team we thought they'd be this year. Still such a long way to go. They could be in line for a long, tumultuous season.
Yeah, that's the sense you get, isn't it? I mean, the important thing is that they don't panic here. Stick to the basics and work out of this slump without trying to do too much at one time.
Now here's Jackson. He has yet to score. And the first shot of the night for him, no good. In the corner, it's Crawford. The 3. That one's in. His first shot this game.
And all-around talent. I like whenever Smith finds his open teammates.
Cats trail by 7. Wallace outside. There's 1:54 left to play here in the first. Henderson finds Livingston. And that one drops for him.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Hey, guys, this is going to be fun now. I mean, we've got ourselves a shootout on tap here.
Now, here is Smith. He's coming off a 34-point game against the Celtics in Boston.
And equally impressive on the backboards. I thought his rebounding was huge.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Henderson outside. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Slick dribble move by Henderson. Threw the defender completely off.
Here's Teague. Crawford outside. In the corner, Smith with it. Kicks it out to Crawford. 5 to shoot. Knocks it loose. Unloads from 9. Muhammad pulls it in. Bobcats trail by 5. Jackson with it. Now Smith defending. Livingston. Now Horford with the rebound. Horford's got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Teague. Pachulia against Muhammad. Crawford outside. Henderson against Teague. Inside. Goes back up. And Pachulia with the lay-in. Good. Pachulia's got his second basket of the night.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Chalk up 2 there. And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. Looks ahead. They lead by 5. And we'll be back with you right after this. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And for the Hawks, guys, what stands out to you stats-wise?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
Here's Teague. Steven Jackson making his last shot. Smith the pass to Teague. Smith sets the pick for Teague. That one's no good. 0-1 to begin the game. And the call will be against Jeff Teague. That's his first foul. Reed is checked in for the Bobcats. Bobcats trail by 3. Back to Augustine. Pass to Livingston. Augustine looking around. Now here's Jackson. Last game, 26 points. Over Crawford. And there's another one for the Bobcats. Last year's All-Star game in the Dallas area, it was played in a giant football stadium. It was a blast. Greg, as you know, in front of over 100,000 fans.
Kevin, that was an incredible scene, and I'd like to see more of that. Playing showcase events in new places, similar to what we see with the college tournament.
Atlanta's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. Crawford passes to Smith. Diaw with the steal. Over to the wing. Outside Jackson. Releases. Misses from short range.
It does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
Crawford kicks to Crawford. On the wing. Here's Pachulia. And Pachulia with the dunk.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Control the offensive glass.
You know, that time I thought he did it with authority. Tremendous putback at a time when they really need it.
Here's Jackson. Following the bucket by the Hawks. Over Crawford. Again, the miss by Jackson.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
The D just sagged off just enough, and no hesitation on his part.
Pass to Livingston. Jackson down low, guarded by Crawford. Here's Livingston. And Pachulia pulls it down. Pachulia's got 4 rebounds in this game. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Teague for 3. The Bobcats pull it in. They come into this one following the loss to the Grizzlies.
Yeah, tough game on the road. The guys you're defending, obviously comfortable shooting in their own building. You've got to find a way to break their rhythm.
Yeah, and it's not easy to do. Much easier said than done, but they're capable of making it happen. It just comes down, I think, to will and desire.
Now here's Crawford. 17 points for him last game against Boston. A nice shot by Teague. And it's an 8-point Atlanta lead.
Yeah, and that creativity is something you got to respect in Teague's game. I mean, he's very good at utilizing the pick and roll.
Diaw with the screen on Teague. Here's Augustine. And again, unable to change momentum here. Here's the lob to the hoop. Diaw with the steal. And the call will be against Jeff Teague. That'll be his second foul of the game.
That's his second foul of the first half. Not a big deal yet, but something to keep an eye on.
Charlotte calls timeout. Atlanta making some changes. Al Horford's checked in for Jordan Crawford. And Mike Bibby is subbed in for Jeff Teague. And for the Bobcats, Ozzie Muhammad's checked in for Diaw. Thomas comes in for Reed. And it's Bridges in for Sean Livingston. Here's Jackson. A good portion of the scoring has come from him. He averages more than 18 points a game. Bridges finds Augustine. Jackson has the open look. That one falls coming off of Thomas's feet. Thomas got his 3rd assist on the night. Atlanta leading by 6. And the turnover again by Atlanta. Let's take a look at the numbers for DJ Augustine. Outside Jackson. Left side Thomas. There's the pass to Muhammad. Outside Jackson. Just 5 to shoot. Muhammad with a screen on Bibby. Jackson, that's good.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
And so Crawford will bring it up for the Hawks. 3-point lead. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And he's got his first free throw of the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good. Crawford. Joe Johnson, he's checked in for the Hawks. And so Jamal Crawford nails both of them. And the Bobcats with possession here. It's a 5-point game. Augustine against Bibby. Jackson from long range. That's good. And it's Thomas picking up the assist. Thomas got 4 assists now tonight. Now it appears an injury out on the floor, and that does not look like any fun.
And that's the one thing you just really can't control or even guard against, and that's injury.
Yeah, you know, aside from some of the player protection rules, which have been of benefit, a lot of it just comes down to what the body can withstand.
The Bobcats making a switch here. Livingston's checked in. Johnson outside. Lets it go with a 3. The Hawks again can't hit.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Jamal Crawford picks one up.
You know what? Very close to a 3-point play right there.
Yeah, he almost got that one down. I mean, those are the kind of aggressive plays coaches love to see.
He's off on the first. He hits the second from the line. For Atlanta, they've gone just 33% from the field in what's been a cold second quarter for them. Just 3 of 9. Smith the pass to Bibby. Back to Smith. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. It's good. The assist this time from Bibby. Bibby's got 4 assists in the game. Bobcats trail by 3. And here's Livingston. He's coming off a 10-point game against Memphis. Again, the miss by the Bobcats.
Misfires again, and the ball just refuses to cooperate with him. Tough day so far.
Johnson against Bridges. Smith outside. Horford sets a screen for Smith. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lays it up and banks it in. And it's a 5-point Hawks lead.
And serious hustle from Smith in the paint there to track that one down for the finish.
Augustine against Bibby. Bobbed up there for Thomas. And stolen by Horford. It's Crawford on the wing. There's his third field goal, and now he's made half of his 6 shots.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle with their offensive end.
Now here is Augustine. He's got 11. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Livingston. Shoots the 3. Rebound, Atlanta. Smith's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Here's Augustine following the score by Jamal Crawford. Here's Muhammad. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That one on Horford.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and 1.
The Bobcats have gone 6 of 9 at the line.
Only shooting 71 really on the season, so there is plenty of room for improvement.
You know, their percentages dropped off just a little bit compared to last year, guys, but it's not a huge drop-off, so no major concern.
He throw good, Muhammad. Atlanta making a switch here. Thomas is checked in. Gerald Wallace, he's checked in for the Bobcats. Both free throws good from Muhammad. The Hawks leading by 7. He'll be with it. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Nice catch and finish on the alley-oop.
And we are used to seeing this from Johnson. This is how dangerous a scorer he is.
And so it's Livingston bringing it up now for the Bobcats. They've got the Wizards ahead of them for the next game. It's in Washington. It'll be the 3rd game of this 3-game road trip. Down low. Johnson against Wallace. He can't hit that time. And the Hawks with possession. Big stretch here going 10-2. Pass to Crawford. From past the arc. That's in there. Johnson with the assist. Johnson's got 3 assists in the game. And the Bobcats call time here. To go between now and the 3-point contest, but it's always fun to talk about it. Let's see who has the best shot to earn a spot in this year's event.
And maybe this list changes between now and All-Star Weekend, but I don't think anybody would be disappointed if it stays exactly the same as it is right now.
You look at Johnson, and it's him all alone atop the voting. It's pretty much a done deal that he'll be showing off his long-range skills in the 3-point contest.
Yep, and he's going to be scary to have to go up against if he's on that day. Nobody can shoot it like he can when he gets in a groove.
And as the votes keep pouring in, we'll keep you updated on any changes to that list. It looks like we're going to have quite a group.
Man, you talk about the ultimate marksman's list here, Kevin. Maybe this will be the year somebody gets that perfect score.
Johnson against Wallace. Johnson kicks to Horford. There's Crawford with the 3. Thomas grabs the rebound. Bobcats trail by 10. Wallace outside. Passes to Livingston. Now Muhammad. Charlotte moving the ball around. With the fadeaway. Rebound, Atlanta. Horford's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Johnson against Wallace. High post, Johnson. 14 points for him. Yep, that one goes in there.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
The pass to Muhammad. He dishes it to Wallace. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
and they keep hammering away at them inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
The Bobcats have shot the ball pretty well from the line, going 8 of 11. So for the Hawks, Collins comes in for Thomas, and Smith subbed in for Jamal Crawford. And a change for the Bobcats. Augustine's checked in. Free throw good, Wallace. 1:49 left to play here in the half. It's tipped. And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here. Here's what the Hawks have lined up on their schedule. On Sunday and then on Monday, they'll go back home and will be hosting the Orlando Magic.
And for their matchup with New Orleans, that's going to be one where it would take a lot of errors and maybe a cold shooting night for things to go wrong. They just have that much of an advantage over that team.
Bibby passes to Smith. Five to shoot. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
Energetic play by Smith, able to get around the contact there.
Bibby against Augustine. Wallace outside. And Augustine kicks to Wallace. Here's Muhammad. It's not going to go for him. Collins with some nice D. Pass to Bibby. And there's the drive. Outside, Horford. Outside, Collins. And it's Smith, top of the key. Out to the wing. Horford the pass to Bibby. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Bibby's got the lead up to 13 now for the Hawks. Charlotte calls timeout.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
Charlotte making a switch here. Diaw's checked in. Bobcats trail by 13. Bridges outside. There's 25 seconds left now here in the second. Thomas a screen on Collins. Here's Diaw. Takes it inside. The layup off target.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
1 second left. Johnson attacking, and he lays it up and in. Johnson's got 6 points in the quarter.
Johnson is used to getting knocked around a little. Love how he maintains his balance and focus on these shots.
And so we conclude the first half. Hawks lead by 15. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. What can you say? Joe Johnson, an impressive effort here today.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on it. Body him up. Be physical with him.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Time now for an injury report.
Thanks very much. The Bobcats head athletic trainer updated me on the situation. And this is an unfortunate injury, potentially devastating for them. It's a big injury for them. We'll see how this group of players responds going forward. Back to you guys.
Thanks for the status report there, David. At least we now know, Greg, how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
And, you know, for him, just watching his teammates unable to contribute, that's really a helpless feeling.
This is his third trip to the free throw line.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good, Muhammad. Both free throws good from Muhammad. The Hawks leading by 13. Johnson outside. With the teardrop, and he sinks the layup. Johnson's got 20.
Boy, that was a sweet-looking teardrop. There's very little defense for that.
Bridges against Johnson. Bridges kicks to Augustine. Pass to Wallace. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Bridges. He's off on that one. Collins with some nice D. Horford dishes to Johnson. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Back to Horford. Muhammad pulls it in. Muhammad's got 5 rebounds tonight. Augustine passes to Bridges. Back to Augustine. Muhammad with a screen on Bibby. Here's Augustine. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Augustine's got 13.
Tricky and crafty inside. Augustine has a unique ability to get tough shots over the defense.
Smith with a screen on Augustine. Bibby misses.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
Bridges outside. Passes it to Augustine. Now the pass to Thomas. Bridges kicks to Augustine. Puts up a deep 3. Offensive rebound. Bridges against Johnson. Thomas passes to Augustine. Back to Thomas. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as you'd like.
Guys, I think free throw shooting is all about rhythm and confidence, and he hasn't been able to establish any rhythm there this season.
And that one misses.
And, you know, one of the things you like about Bibby, he's energetic at the point guard spot and can light you up with his jump shot. This guy is really solid.
Now here is Augustine. He's got 13. Wallace outside. It's stolen by Johnson. And he draws body contact. Looked like a blocking foul, and he was in the shooting motion. So he'll head to the free throw line.
And the versatility Johnson offers, it can't be forgotten. I mean, this is a guy that can play 3 to 4 positions, a lights-out shooter who also has that clutch gene.
And he makes the first. And so he's able to get one of two. Bobcats trail by 16. Wallace kicks to Augustine. Pass to Bridges. Now Wallace. Bibby covering. That's good from Wallace on the assist from Bridges. Wallace has got 7 points.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Johnson against Bridges. Shoots. Here's Smith. And it's Josh Smith with the finish.
He's become a dependable offensive rebounder. Smith is someone you got to keep a body on.
And so it's Augustine who will bring it up for the Charlotte Bobcats. They trail by 16. Pass to Wallace. Over Smith. Horford with the rebound. The Hawks have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. Augustine against Bibby. Screen by Smith. Launches it. And Mike Bibby gets the three. 10 points for him.
Josh Smith getting in the way of the defense there.
Now Bridges. Passes it to Augustine. Back to Bridges. And there's the pass to Wallace. Puts up a deep three. The rebound by Johnson.
Hey, I like the competitive spirit, but when you look at it, I think he rushed that three a little bit because he was trying to get back at his opponent.
Puts up a three. That's good. It's Bibby with the assist that time. Bibby's got his 7th assist here tonight.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
Now here is Augustine. 13 points in the game. Wallace, the pass to Bridges. Clock at 6. Augustine setting the pick for Bridges. Count it.
Challenging the bigger defender, cutting him down to size with that one.
Well, the size mismatch is no problem for this fella, guys. I mean, how much do you like seeing that aggressiveness from him?
And the Hawks with possession here. The Bobcats making the shot. Back to Smith. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
At the offensive end, he's been assertive and efficient, guys. A big reason why they hold this lead right now.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
I like this throwback approach they're taking, looking to score high percentage shots in the paint. And so far, it's working.
And the thing I've seen that I've really been impressed by is they've gotten everybody involved. Unselfishly making that extra pass, getting that ball to the right guy at the right time for the good shot.
The free throw drops for Josh Smith.
And the word is out on Josh Smith being a gifted dunker. But that really speaks to his overall athleticism. He can run, and he'll do whatever it takes to get the best of it.
Now here's Wallace. He has 7. Off target on the 15-footer.
Boy, just not scoring with the efficiency he'd like to. Tough quarter for him.
Bibby up top, led by Augustine. Bibby dishes to Johnson. Back to Bibby, to the inside, and finished off by Horford.
Well, you can't afford to give Horford that type of advantage inside. As soon as you do that, you're cooked.
Bridges outside. Three-pointer Augustine gets it to go from beyond the arc. Augustine's got 16 points.
And just no excuse, guys, for leaving a shooter like him open beyond the arc.
Bibby passes to Smith. Now here's Johnson. They double-team Johnson. Back to Smith. Right wing. Here's Bibby. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
The fact is he's not a lock from there, but he was open enough to where he should have hit that shot.
Bridges outside. Back to Augustine. Inside. Thomas kicks to Wallace. Bridges for 3. And the Bobcats another 3.
Not the biggest fan of that shot, but he had the space to get it off, so why not?
Here's Bibby. 10 points for him. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
Seems like he can't miss right now, guys. I mean, completely in the zone this quarter.
Augustine against Bibby. Muhammad with a screen on Bibby. Driving to the basket. Augustine, that's good. 18 points for him. Atlanta leading by 19. Now here's Johnson. 24 points for him. Bibby, a screen on Bridges. Johnson, the pass to Smith. Over Wallace. And it's Smith missing.
Boy, great effort on defense there against a guy who typically makes that.
Bridges kicks to Augustine. Nice pass in here by Charlotte. Wallace, the pass to Bridges. Here is Augustine. Pass to Bridges. 3-pointer. Rebounded by the Hawks. Collins has got 4 rebounds in this game. Johnson, double team. Back to Smith. And then Smith with the dunk.
Yeah, Smith is just feeling it out there. He keeps finding opportunities to attack.
Bridges with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. 3-pointer Augustine, and that's collected by Smith. Smith's got 8 rebounds in this game. Here's Bibby. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Smith's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Charlotte's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. And he lobs it up toward the rim, and the dunk by Wallace.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
Yeah, you're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk, all of it perfect.
And it all had to be, because that's not nearly as easy as they made it appear.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks. Atlanta making some changes. Pachulia, he's checked in for Collins. Crawford comes in for Al Horford. And it's Teague in for Bibby. So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Boris Diaz checked in for Muhammad. Mahara comes in for Tyrese Thomas. Gerald Henderson, he's checked in for Bridges. And it's Livingston in for Augustine. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Hawks. It's Crawford on the wing. Henderson defending. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Well, free throw shooter. Such an important part of the NBA game. And as the 2-guard position goes, these have been the best in the league over the last 10 games. Number 5 is Joe Johnson.
We've gotten used to seeing a lot of terrific free throw shooters from the 2-guard ranks, but even so, it shouldn't take away from what these players have been able to do up there.
Yeah, I don't care what their position is, guys. I mean, they deserve a bunch of credit for those numbers. Each one of them is just so clutch at the foul line.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Sagana Jop's checked in for the Bobcats.
One shot.
And that one falls for Henderson.
As you'd expect, Henderson very solid from the line.
Atlanta leading by 18. Johnson, the pass to Crawford. Kicks it to Smith. Outside T to the middle. And Pachulia with the dunk.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one-hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
Here is Livingston following the bucket by the Hawks. Wallace outside. Over Johnson. Wallace, good. Wallace has got 6 points in the quarter.
And not relying at all on the three-point shot. They may want to rethink about stretching the defense a bit like they did in that first half.
Now here's Crawford. He's got 15 to the paint. Ball stolen. There's a minute left here in the third quarter. And Pachulia pulls it down. Pachulia's got 5 rebounds tonight. Teague deciding where to go with it. Down low. Second chance effort. Takes a 3. Henderson pulls it in.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide open look in space there.
Livingston passes to Jop. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Livingston. Jop's got his first points in this one.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Knocked away. Johnson kicks to Smith. And here is Diop. Jop. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Dial's floor awareness and savvy, really off the charts. So good at recognizing how to find open teammates.
And so it's Atlanta, sitting with a comfortable lead, up by 14. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. And we'll be right back after this. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Pass to Bibby. Outside, Horford. Pachulia with the screen on Diop. Horford finds Pachulia. Over Diop. Pachulia, no luck. Bobcats trail by 14. Livingston looking for the opening. Poked away. Rebound by the Hawks. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. From about 19 feet, Bibby with the bucket. Bibby's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for Atlanta. 60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. Three-pointer Augustine drops in the tray.
Yeah, and Augustine continues to get it done from deep. A consistent three-ball shooter who gets his shot up in a hurry.
Passes it to Horford. That's another one for him. His fifth in just 7 shots.
They're taking it right into the teeth of the defense, and it's a defense that's starting to look frustrated.
Well, they should be. I mean, it has not been a good performance for them at that end of the floor.
Crawford against Henderson. Carries it down low.
And you know what? One of the few bright spots in this game for them today. He's kept his edge even though they've been trailing.
Outside T. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. They grab their own miss. Julia, good.
Just a grinder, always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass, and that's one of the things he brings to the table.
Augustine passes to Diop. Augustine with it. And Pachulia over to help. Charlotte moving it around. Count it. Good.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Crawford with the ball. Now Henderson defending. Bibby with it. 5 on the clock. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And Augustine kicks to Henderson. To the inside. Here's Chop. And terrific work on the offensive glass when he picks up 2.
Defensively, you just can't afford to give these easy looks up. Just asking to get burned if you do.
Outside, Horford. Outside, Teague. There's the dish to Pachulia. Crawford outside. Shoots over Henderson. Crawford's shot is good. And the Hawks lead by 15.
A nice job taking what the defenders gave him. But these guys need a gut check right now.
Well, that's exactly the kind of defense that's gotten them into the hole.
Diao with a wide open look. That's in. Augustine with the assist. Augustine's got 4 assists now tonight. Outside Teague. There's the screen over Livingston. And he overshot that one, missing.
And, you know, even though they're on top, they're winning. I mean, they could use more from him. Trying to shut the door on this one.
Diao can't hit.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
Augustine against Bibby. And Teague has it in the corner. 14 feet away. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Shop's got his 4th rebound in this one.
You know, it's really surprising that they're up at this point, given that he struggled so mightily.
They double him with Horford. Poked it up for Henderson. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up.
And that's what those alley-oops will do for a team. Ignition, switch, ignited.
Crawford outside. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the 3-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot 3.
At the line for 3, Jamal Crawford.
And he's good on the first of 3. Atlanta making some changes. Collins checked in for Pachulia. Smith comes in for Al Horford. And it's Johnson in for Mike Bibby. So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Muhammad, he's checked in for Jop. Thomas comes in for Boris Diaw. Gerald Wallace, he's checked in for Henderson. And it's Bridges in for Sean Livingston. And he sinks the second.
And they're drawing more whistles and working their way to the line here in the second half.
And guys, I think it's exactly the right thing to do with the lead. Keep going at defenders and find a way to get yourself to the line.
And he makes all 3. And so it's Augustine who will bring it up for the Charlotte Bobcats. It's a 13-point game. Thomas sets a screen for Augustine. To the middle. And then Thomas with the dunk.
And DJ Augustine knows what he's out there for, to distribute the ball. I mean, always has his head on a swivel, and he's looking to find his teammates.
Atlanta calls timeout. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hi, guys. During the break, I was able to catch the message Atlanta's coach gave to his team. He told them it's all about maintaining the lead. He told them he knows it's easy to get comfortable when you're in this position, but that they need to keep the pressure on. Guys?
Thank you, David. The Hawks leading by 11. Crawford outside. He kicks to Johnson. There's the pass to T. Now Crawford. Pass to Collins. A good finish at the rack on the slick feed. And the Hawks lead by 13.
You always hear about chemistry. That's a perfect example, knowing where each other is at all times.
Bridges dishes to Thomas. Pass to Augustine. Teague on the double team. And the basket by Muhammad.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Crawford against Bridges. Smith sets the pick for Crawford. Bangs home the trifecta. Crawford's got 23.
And he's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on D.
Lobbed up there for Thomas. And the jam by Tyrus Thomas.
And he pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop.
And the crowd got their jaws dropped on that one. Total disbelief.
Passes to Collins. Outside T. The pass to Johnson. Fires for 3. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Thomas got 6 rebounds here tonight. Teague on the double team. Muhammad pass to Bridges. Muhammad against Collins. And the rejection by Collins. Bridges shot. Good. And so it's Atlanta with it. Now Crawford. Outside T. Collins, a screen on Augustine. Here's Teague. He feeds it to Collins. That's good, and so Teague with the assist.
Terrific awareness from the savvy point guard. Jeff Teague is excellent at getting the ball to the open man.
Bridges outside. Pass to Augustine. The tray. Drills the three-pointer. Augustine's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Charlotte.
Well, the game plan offensively coming out of the half, I like it. I mean, they've been efficient and effective, but they're still chasing the lead.
Johnson, double team to the left side wing. Collins kicks to T. And he makes good on the layup. And the Hawks lead by 11.
Tell you what, guys, you've just got to give Teague a lot of credit for his focus. Very poised under pressure.
Bridges outside. Pass to Augustine. Teague on the double team. Here's Muhammad. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
How about their second half offensive adjustments? Very impressive. Showing some moxie inside. I like it.
Al Horford's checked in for the Hawks. Bibby comes in for Jeff Teague.
Mind the lane. Mind the lane. One shot.
Free throw, no good for Muhammad. The Hawks leading by 9. Pass to Bibby. The feed to Horford. It's good. The assist this time from Bibby. Bibby's got his 9th assist in the game now.
How impressive was that from Al Horford? I mean, to concentrate after being bumped like that, very impressive stuff.
Stolen by Collins. Smith dishes to Bibby. Thomas grabs the rebound. Bobcats trail by 11. Augustine passes to Bridges. Here's Thomas. Bibby covering. Thomas against Bibby. Back to Bridges. The pass to Augustine. No good from outside. And has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Feeds it to Collins. And the layup's good off the glass. And the Hawks lead by 13.
There he is, beasting on the glass, converting the opportunity, trying to put this game away.
Well, he enjoys deflating the opposition with those extra possessions.
Muhammad with a screen on Bibby. Augustine dishes to Muhammad. Second chance shot. He can't get that one. Collins with some nice D. The Hawks leading by 13. Here's Bibby. Inside. Here's Horford. Second shot opportunity. Back to Bibby. They double team Johnson. He feeds it to Smith. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tyrus Thomas. That's his third foul of the game. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Smith for 3. Good once again. That makes him 8 for 9 this game.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Hawks.
Not only did they shoot the ball better, but they had more assists.
Yeah, I thought the passing in terms of finding the open man gave them the higher percentage shots. The ball movement was key for the win.
And in terms of the season record, this is going to be their 18th win overall.
And you always hope to take charge of the season series by winning that first game. This will put them up 1-0. 3 games left still to play this year against the Bobcats.
And guys, one of the steady and outstanding players putting in another impressive performance. It was a big-time outing for Smith.
He was everywhere defensively, offensively. The effort we saw from him tonight, I think, was the difference.
That's good from Johnson. 29 seconds left in the fourth. Here's Livingston. Good, nice job down low.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Yeah, you know, I agree with you. They waited too long to finally ramp themselves up.
Johnson outside. And so it's the Hawks taking care of business in this one. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. I think they built off that edge of being here and playing with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. So long and good night, everyone.